Is it recording? I have been searching for my keys for an hour and a half now. It is highly frustrating. And I'm only making this video to feel like I'm still being productive because I feel like I've just wasted an hour and a half of my morning, but also it's therapeutic. I was about 4 or 5 seconds from punching a wall. Like I just wanted to, But the thought that I had today, or really this past few days, creating from the space of presence versus the space of confidence. And I think that so many times in my own life, and I know many of you who create things, and I don't mean just art. I mean, I believe that we're all creatives in some way. Even if you're creating spreadsheets, you're if you're creating new ideas for a business model at your job, whatever it is, you are creating something, taking raw materials and making something different out of those raw materials, whether those raw materials are words or colors or clay, food or money, or simply ideas that you have in your head that somehow come to fruition in the real world, which is a beautiful thing to do. And many times we have imposter syndrome, we have self-esteem issues, we're super self-conscious, and so we believe that we lack confidence and we need confidence. And confidence can be a good thing, and I think that I am moving in a space of confidence, but confidence is a very conscious thing. It is in a moment saying, I'm good enough to be here. I feel good enough to be here. I feel competent. I feel smart. I feel gifted. I feel talented. I feel like what I'm making is good and I belong in this space. Those are all very conscious ideas, particularly about the self. It is awareness of the self. And that could be a good thing. But I think there's something better to operate through, which is presence, being fully here and now. And I think that that's what I've been operating in lately more often than not. And I also feel like some of my best work has come through when I have been fully present, not necessarily fully confident. It's not that I lack confidence, it's that I'm not even aware that confidence is needed to do this. Rather, I'm simply enjoying the thing that I'm doing. I'm aware of the thing. I'm aware of the notes. I'm aware of the music. I'm aware of what something makes me feel. I'm aware of the thing that's outside of me, the thing that's coming out of me and presenting itself into the world. I'm fully present with the people I'm creating with. And there, I can fully tap into the giftings that are deeply in me, the giftings that come out in my dreams. Like I write full songs in my freaking dreams, y'all. Like it's wild. And in the dream, like things rhyme. Like I'm literally making it in real time. And I can't freestyle for nothing in my conscious life. And I'm hoping that one day I will be able to. But in my dreams, I can literally write full verses and hooks and they sound amazing. And I don't even realize that I'm writing them until sometimes after the dream is over or during the dream. As soon as I realize that I am dreaming, all of that fades away and I'm no longer able to write the song. The song crumbles like Inception, like the dream just slowly disintegrates as I become more aware that I'm writing something good, that I become confident, like, oh, wow, this is so great that I'm writing something good, and then it slowly disintegrates. So even in my subconscious, I was moving in a space of just presence. My mind was just, it was aware of where it was at. It wasn't aware of itself. The mind was not aware of itself. Nor is the mind aware that there is a separation between the self, the thing that it's creating, and the space that it's in. Self-confidence is awareness of who I am, what I've done, what I'm capable of doing, and what that capability is bringing to this space right now. Like I am gifted, I'm writing really great words, I'm making really great painting. I feel confident around these people, I belong here. It is aware of what it is bringing to a space external of itself. Presence is when those things begin to blur and you almost don't even realize that there is a separation between you and the people that you're creating with. You begin to have this sort of collective consciousness. This is just real experiences that I've had, whether you want to call them spiritual or just transcending a normal conscious moment, or you want to call it a flow. A lot of people call this a flow, but it's losing yourself in the fun of it. And I think that it's very similar to how we created when we were kids. Something changed along the way. We started being more concerned about people's opinions opinions. We became very concerned with results, not just results, but good results, satisfactory results for ourselves and for others. We became concerned about usefulness. Is what I'm creating going to be useful for something? Useful for capital or money, useful for popularity, useful for social gain. I remember when I was in kindergarten, and it's one of my earliest memories in life. We had a arts and craft moment in class, and my teacher, I'm so thankful for that teacher who allowed me to go beyond the time, because I was so inspired to make something that ultimately would not have great results, nor would it be useful to anyone. But I was in the zone of just creating the thing. And what I was creating was a drum set made out of construction paper. Yeah, think about that for a moment. But I was so, one, sure that it could happen, but then two, I was excited about the possibility of creating this thing. Not even sure if it was actually possible. I had never seen it done before. It wasn't like there was an example. We didn't watch a video saying, this is how you make drum sets out of construction paper. It was just an idea that came to me and I wanted to do it. And I think that my teacher could be realistic enough to know that that wasn't possible, but she let me do it anyway. And I wish that there were more teachers and adults like that who allow kids to continue to do that, not just children, but teenagers, young adults, full-on adult, and including yourself, allowing yourself to create things that don't always have to have a usefulness, that you're not concerned about the results of it, but you're fully immersed in the experience of enjoying the fact that you're making it. That is what creatives do. Whether that thing is even seen by the public, let alone popular or makes you money, is beyond the purpose of being creative. We create because we need to be creative, because it satisfies the soul, because confidence comes and goes. Some days I feel extremely confident and competent. I feel like I can compete with the best artists out there in the world. Other days, I feel like, what the heck am I doing? So we can't rely on confidence, even if you're confident most of the time. I think we'd all be lying if we said that we were confident all the time. And it's not always easy to muster up confidence, because some people say, you gotta be confident in telling yourself, you can try to hype yourself up, but the reality is sometimes it is extremely difficult to muster up true confidence. So I don't think that's a very reliable thing. But what is always reliable is that you can be immersed. Once you let go of the results, once you let go of the need for something to be useful, to be popular, to make revenue, when you let go of the end results of something and you are just committed to enjoying creating stuff, like a little kid just tinkering with things, that is what you can rely on. And then you can go back later and you can edit it and figure out what was good and what wasn't, but create through a stream of presence and not through a stream of confidence. Anyways, I say all that to say, I still need to find these keys. I'm confident that I will find them. I don't know how today's lesson can help me find my keys. I'm trying to make it work. Y'all, nah, listen. I don't believe in simulation theory, but it's times like this that I be like, hey, yo, I literally, look what I just found. I literally put my knee on the couch like this. I've already looked over here multiple times. I've moved, all this wasn't here. I moved this bag away. I put my knee down, and then all of a sudden I heard the keys. Like in an open space, like they just, something dropped them there, bro. What the heck? All right, glad I found them though.